Emmerdale fans were left anxious about Victoria Sugden's fate following Monday night's episode, and with Isabel Hodgins preparing to depart soon, the outlook seemed grim. Victoria has faced increasing stress since January after she accidentally caused the death of her half-brother, John Sugden. The burden of guilt has been immense, and things worsened when she discovered Robert's shady deal with Joe Tate. Upon realizing that Moira was being falsely accused because Joe held incriminating proof against her, Victoria made a life-altering choice. She would come clean. Victoria feels compelled to admit the truth. Monday's intense episode showed several villagers scrambling to secure Moira's release from prison. While Cain took action alongside Bear, Victoria uncovered the full scope of Joe's intimidation. She informed Aaron and Robert that John's official death was recorded as suicide, meaning she wouldn't face charges. Although her friends were relieved and encouraged her to move forward, Victoria clearly struggled to cope. Alone, she broke down, overcome with emotion. Yet another shocking revelation awaited her. Later, Robert confronted Joe regarding the blackmail, unaware that Victoria was secretly eavesdropping. When she challenged him, he confessed to planting evidence against Moira. In that instant, Victoria reached a heartbreaking realization. Moira would remain imprisoned unless she revealed the truth about John. When is Isabel Hodgins leaving Emmerdale? Since Isabel Hodgins announced her pregnancy shortly after her wedding, viewers have been anticipating Victoria's exit. At first, it seemed like her departure could be permanent. However, in a recent interview with The Sun, the actress confirmed she will return at some point, though the timing remains uncertain. The interview hints that Victoria's on-screen exit might happen soon, with reports indicating her final scenes could air this week. Isabel has remained tight-lipped about the exact circumstances of Victoria's departure, but teased major drama ahead. She stated, "I don't want to reveal too much, but Victoria will definitely be leaving the show because I am having a baby in real life." The actress also mentioned that her return could happen whenever she feels ready. She explained, "They told me it's my choice when to come back, which is lovely. I've been part of Emmerdale for 19 years. It's been a huge part of my life, and everyone has been wonderful." Whether Victoria will follow through with her confession is still unknown. But if she does leave the village, Emmerdale will feel very different without her familiar presence. Emmerdale hints at how Moira Dingle could be freed from prison. Tonight's episode of Emmerdale offers a glimmer of hope that Moira Dingle might finally secure her release after being framed for the shocking crimes committed by Celia and Ray. Surprisingly, it's the scheming Joe Tate who seems unusually confident about her future. During his visit to the village, Joe clashes with Robert Sugden over their hidden involvement in worsening Moira's predicament. But amid the tension, Joe reassures Robert that Moira will eventually be all right. At present, Moira is being held on remand, wrongfully accused of participating in Celia's human trafficking and modern slavery schemes. Her situation escalated when Robert, following Joe's strict instructions, planted incriminating documents from Celia's farm in Moira's home. Both Robert and Victoria were caught in Joe's web of blackmail. On top of this, Moira now faces accusations of double murder after the bodies of Anya and Celia were discovered on her property. In Monday's episode, Robert is disturbed by Joe's complete lack of guilt over Moira's plight. "Moira's locked up because of the evidence we put there," Robert reminds him during another secretive meeting. "Surely there's something we can do to get her released?" But Joe is in no hurry, calmly responding, "Look, Celia and Ray have been knee-deep in some seriously nasty business, okay? They've been on a roll. I'm pretty sure Moira wasn't their first victim." When Robert suggests that someone else might step in to help Moira, Joe replies confidently, "Absolutely. She'll be back at the pub, giving locals grief in no time." While it seems like Joe is brushing Robert off, he isn't entirely wrong. Previous episodes reveal that Ray and Celia were constantly on the move, abandoning towns whenever things got complicated. This implies that their trail of destruction might extend to other communities as well. So, it may just be a matter of time before someone steps forward to help Moira clear her name. Could Celia have pulled similar tricks elsewhere? One thing is certain. Natalie J. Robb, who portrays Moira, has recently renewed her contract for another year, confirming that her character isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Cammie's unexpected past set to be unveiled in Emmerdale, and fans can't wait. Emmerdale is preparing to pull back the curtain on Cammie Haddique's mysterious backstory, and viewers are buzzing with excitement. There's a hint of tragedy involved. Though Cammie hasn't been in the village for long, he's already won over audiences. The charismatic troublemaker arrived in 2025 and quickly became a fan favourite. From his very first episodes, it was clear Cammie was here to stay, and fans were thrilled by his presence. Now, nearly a year after his debut, actor Shebs Meyer has revealed that viewers are finally about to learn the truth about Cammie's past. True to soap tradition, it won't be simple, as a tragic element is on the horizon. Shebs hints at Cammie's upcoming storyline. Speaking on Inside Soap's Soap Scoop podcast, Shebs confirmed that Cammie has plenty more drama ahead this year. The actor has recently met with Emmerdale producers to map out a long-term storyline focused on his character. He said, "You're in for a surprise. Cammie's story is really capturing attention right now. Everyone keeps asking me, when do we finally get to learn more about him?" Shebs admitted he spent months collaborating with writers and producers to craft a backstory that would do the character justice. Even he didn't fully anticipate the final outcome. He added, "When I found out, it was an emotional mix, relief, joy, but also a sense of tragedy. There's definitely a sorrowful side to his history, but it all fits. It explains why he's so lively and charming." Fans ecstatic over Cammie's story. As soon as the news broke that Cammie Haddique's backstory is set to be revealed, fans were quick to voice their excitement online. Over the past year, Cammie has steadily grown into a firm favourite among viewers, and the promise of finally uncovering the secrets behind his past has ignited plenty of discussion across social media platforms. On Reddit, fans shared their enthusiasm, with many admitting they had been waiting months to learn more about the enigmatic character. One user wrote, "I'm so thrilled to see this. He's been an amazing addition to the show. It's about time we got his story." Another added, "It's refreshing to have a storyline that introduces a new family, not just another batch of long-lost relatives popping up in the village." A third fan commented, "I can't wait. The fact we know almost nothing about him makes this even more exciting. The possibilities feel endless." However, not all reactions were entirely relaxed. Some viewers expressed concern that the tragic elements hinted at might signal darker, more dramatic storylines ahead. One worried fan joked, "I like Cammie, but please don't make his family a bunch of serial killers." Another admitted, "I'm dreading it slightly because of the tragic angle." Others offered a more hopeful perspective, speculating that the tragic elements could simply relate to a difficult upbringing or personal loss. One wrote, "Maybe he just grew up facing challenges, lost a parent, or had to take on responsibilities at a young age. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom." Whatever Cammie's past holds, one thing is clear: a major storyline is on the horizon. The charming village favourite is about to step fully into the spotlight, and viewers can't wait to see what unfolds next. Emmerdale airs weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.